Welcome to Akhand Vidyashram, the first institute of impeccable wisdom, the walking, talking encyclopedia. Shri Yantra or Shri Chakra, the science of divine symbols or ancient Indian symbols. My mission, the impeccable wisdom, knowing which everything is fully known. My greatest discovery, Devyank, the divine design of nature with which the perfect objects are designed and created. Divyank is the reward of 60 years of integrated education. Impeccable wisdom is enlightening and integrated knowledge is empowering. This is the picture of Sri Yantra or Sri Chakra, which was designed maybe hundreds and thousands of, maybe hundreds of thousands, I have no idea. But it has been very popular and I've been seeing this particular picture since my childhood and it has always enamored me. At the same time, this picture has also been converted into yantras, which more of a metallic form, which I will not go into details at this particular juncture. Let's first understand this particular picture. But before trying to understand what exactly is hidden in this particular picture, or what is the science behind it, what kind of wisdom is there for us to learn from yantras, I do believe symbolic language of yantras is very powerful, and without the help of logos, symbols, images, abbreviations, classification of modern science will not be possible. So ancient used these kind of symbols to convey us the deep-rooted mathematical design or scientific approach of different aspects, and I can assure you I have gained tremendously by understanding ancient Indian images of idols as well as symbols. Now at this particular juncture, I would like you to hold on to this for a moment and look at the particular dot in the middle, this red dot within that yellow triangle. Concentrate it for some time as I am doing it, and I can tell you I can see dancing of different triangles within the triangles in the center. In the process I find activity of left side of the brain shifting to right, right, left, and I find there is a lot of activity going on in my brain. In the process I can find integration within me and much better in the process, and that may be one of the reasons this symbol and the symbol which I'm going to show also has actually helped me to look at not 2 or 3 dimensions which most of the people are able to do. I can visualize 10 dimensions within the brain, and I think this particular symbol has helped me to get to understand or perceive 10 dimensions simultaneously within my brain. As a result, I am able to see the patterns in different things and then come to conclusion that there is something divine design, which I call Divyan, with which everything is known. And these are the symbolic representations which have helped me to activate, awaken, and integrate different aspects of my human senses, mind, consciousness, awareness, and the entire brain works as one unit, integrated unit, and that is what Akhand Yoga is all about. So I'm sure, having looked at it, having seen the triangles going down, triangles going up, this is nothing but a play of these triangles and activation of that. So let me now start what I see in this particular symbol, which may or may not have been seen by others. But I am glad I have understood divine mathematics the way ancient Indian sages explained divine nature in Vedas and Upanishads and other scriptures, and then try to translate that into a graphic presentation of this nature was one of the greatest wisdom in a symbolic language, which I am trying to revive with the help of latest concept of Divyank and others. See how beautiful it is. And now, last symbol which was found in Ram Janmabhoomi, which nobody could decode. I have done that. I am trying to do this. These are the two ancient. But the next video onward, I am going to create a new Yantra Vidya, the science of new symbolic language for the world, so that ambiguity of the language medium is minimized completely, and we can go on to create a symbolic language and have all the wisdom beautifully portrayed that. So before I go to that, let's understand this and then lay a foundation for Yantra Vidya, the science of symbolism. Now, I have covered the central part and left only the outer square, and then you can see there is square which has got northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, west, north, and west and north. There are 4 angles, and of course the 4 entry points from north, east, south, and west. This is called Vastu Purusha, and right in the middle is the core. So Vastu Purusha is supposed to be sitting there, which I am not going to show. But let's understand, north is ideal, or the east is ideal as the entrance to the house or the temple. Northeast corner is ideal for temple or puja room, and also space for water element, and it should be lowest in that particular corner. So the water should flow right up to this. That's the reason recommendation is the well should be placed in northeast, or the water element should be in the northeast. So that is one part. East is one from which the sunrise comes. So any house where number of windows on east are more, so that light of sun gets into the house and it can do the purification of the house, keep it clean and neat, free from all the microorganisms with the help of ultraviolet rays of the sun. So I think you can totally understand why number of windows entrance on the east side was recommended. Now coming to the down, southeast is the ideal place for the fire element or the kitchen where cooking is done. The invariably olden days, cooking was done in the sun and left to the sun, or at the most at the southeast. So ideal place for a house, it is southeast kitchen. And as far as the south is concerned, is not considered very auspicious. Invariably, outlet from that side is not recommended. But in case you need to throw things out from kitchen, some sort of outlet can be made there. Number of windows on the south side be as minimum as possible. Then southwest corner is ideal for a master bedroom, and it is associated with earth and should be the highest point on that. Maybe on top of the building you can have tank water which contains and its highest portion. That is what Vastu Shastra talks about it. And you can see in this particular place. And this is where the master should live. Whereas north is the one where gods and goddesses pictures or temple is puja room is placed. The gods keep a light on this. As a result, there is a harmony. There is a prosperity flowing from northeast corner to the southeast, and back portion of southeast should be totally closed, so that energy comes and settles down there, prosperity comes down and is stored over there. So your thing to, you can call it your locker, etc., which contains money, wealth, other thing, is recommended to be placed in southwest corner only. Then west should also have the minimum, because west sun comes. and southeast is earth, southeast is the fire, southwest is the earth, north is the water. Now northwest is the place where air element is there. So west sun, when it comes down, it falls there, it creates a wind wave effect. So that place is ideal only for the guest whom you do not want for a long time. Or this particular space can be used to store grains and other things which you want to preserve, and don't want it to get spoiled. So from that angle, I think Vastu Purusha, which I'm trying to explain, and I have used it to build my own villa houses for the last women, and they are very doing profit. I'm very happy with the results which I got after understanding Vastu Shastra, implementing in my own place, keeping Divyank ratio in mind, as well as this. I think it's been a phenomenal beneficial to me, and without doing much, whether it's economics, health, other things, been very good. Right in the center, you have the space or Akash, and you should be open to the air. So whatever is there, they should get transferred into wind. Wind should go up, and they should be on top when this inside goes up. So as a result, I can assure you from my own experience and my latest villa that during summer you can make your house very pleasant and cool without using even AC or fan. If you design like this, I can assure you, you can make the place warmer inside during winter. And I've seen the results, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to explain about Vastu Purusha and Vastu Shastra and show this is exactly the order. This is just telling you your house should be like that. So once you understand that, I think and implement in your day-to-day life, then you know. Sri Yantra talks about Vastu Purusha, and this is a temple architect as well as a house architect or office architect. So next, go to the next one. Now I have enclosed center one. You can see 16 petals inside which are going outside. So Vastu Purusha, then you have an externalized consciousness, which also shows you have 4 corners in a square, and also you have 4 entrances, so 8 outside. Now 8 is becoming 16 lotus petals. That shows dichotomous division is the law of nature. 2, 4, 8, 16, 34, 64, 128, 256, 512. This is how things go. So importance of 16, I can say 16 arts is what was expected even by Krishna and others to master. If we can master all the 16 arts, is the message given in this particular thing. After Vastu Shastra, there are 16 arts, you got to understand and learn it. Now, that within the 16, you have 8 red lotus petals. That shows that from 16, you should come inside inner consciousness. From externalization to internalization, you should think in those terms. So 4, 8, 16 to 8. We have come inside the square, the white, and now you have in this you can see the 2 kinds of triangles which are given in color form. I want you to look at this picture very clearly, but in this particular picture, I have only highlighted the triangles which are called Shakta triangle or up triangle, and there are 20 in number. Do this 20 triangle going up have some hidden message? I do not know what others. For me, it is neon 20. Neon 20 is the one which takes consciousness to up, evolution. I am very clear. 20 is the minimum number for neon 20, which is inert matter, and it is a gas which helps you to go up. Then Neon 21 or 22 is all related, which can easily be said to go beyond solar system, which is made of 21 parts. We need a 22nd part to go up. So importance of neon 20, 21 and 22 I have recognized with these particular triangles within that. I'm only talking about color triangles. I'm not talking about the triangles. There are others which are not colored. Let's forget about that. So this is another message that there are triangles which go up, there are triangles which go down. So I'm sure when you concentrate on the top triangle, you will only find the triangles which are going up emerging primarily, and you can see that from down, up, 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 up. Anyway, you'll have to experiment leisurely over a period, taking this particular picture. Now let's go to the next one. Now you can see there are triangles which are projected down are called Shakti triangle. But if you go deep into this and the color triangles, then you have 23 in numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, then 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, 23 are the triangles which are going down. If you take the central triangle as a space, then you can say there are 22 triangles. Anyway, let's not confuse much. Going down, descent of Mahashakti could be of 23 stages, and ascent could be 20, 21 or 22. So now you can see how deep is the knowledge within that to show if you are in tune with nature and how these transactions have been done so that you can actively activate your brain so beautifully, at the same time give you quite a lot of food for contemplative meditation to understand the concept very clearly. So ancient Indian symbols were not designed just like that. There's much more deeper into this, which I'm trying to show, and I can assure you it has helped me tremendously become what I am today. So now let me show you another symbol of almost same nature which I have designed, or I was made to design in answer to my questions. Can we convert animate, semi-animate in inanimate? This is also semi-animate. The next one is totally inanimate form of symbol or yantra. But before going to that, let me also tell you this particular 3 Sri Yantra pictures. What is hidden wisdom in these yantras? As I told you, the first one is the Vastu Purusha or the Cosmic Purusha, which talks about how the house or the temple, other things should be designed one side. Then you also have the first square of 4 lotus petals. Then second, you have 16 lotus petals. Third circle of 8 lotus petals. Then you have the blue triangles, which is 7 plus 7, 14. What does it mean? 7 is an occult number, and that is outer again shows external world, all the things are 7. And 14 years of exile of Sri Rama also speaks volumes that are 14. That means within 14 years everybody is expected to transform. Even life imprisonment is supposed to be 14 years. Now red triangle, you have 5 up, 5 down, equivalent to 10. And I'm sure you are very clear, 10 stages of development or 10 incarnation of Lord Vishnu are represented by 10. But then within the 10 triangles, you have black triangles, which are also 5 plus 5 are 10. This is also same 10 incarnation, 10 stages of development, which is important. Then green triangle, you have 3 coming down and 5 coming down and 3 going up. This is 8. Then 3 and 5 ratio is also Divyank ratio. Then yellow triangle, there is only one which is going down, not going up. So in other words, the total triangle, 20 up, 23 down, 43. Now a question, do they make sense to you? Please think and then understand what kind of hidden knowledge is there, what is relevant, what we can build a scientific approach with this. So that way I am quite happy sharing my understanding, and I'm sure it could be beneficial to the people who are interested in iconology. That means science of symbols, icons, graphic presentations. They're phenomenal. And different artists of the world are using different forms to show the hidden vision, and this is what. Now, as I told you, this is a picture which I had designed. If you look at this picture very clearly, right in the center, I'm as I'm seeing this picture, I'm surprised the red circle within the blue circle in the center. I can see it revolving. But at the same time, I can see the different figures jumping out of it. I can see the triangles going up. I can see the triangles going down. I can see that other forms of coming up. I can also see right in the center, you have 10 dimensions. And that's followed by again triangle. And then slowly going up to 12. And I can assure you, if you concentrate only on these pictures, use it as a meditation and concentrate on symbol, your both sides of the brain, left and right, would get activated alternatively, and there would be integration. And over a period, like me, you will be able to see 10 dimensions within the brain easily and effectively. But one thing which I've been very, very clear from the day one, knowledge is important, but at the same time, karma yoga, our actions and thoughts, is much more important. Unless until we believe that this is there and then start working on this, experimenting with that, only then we can get the results. Results are not going to come without action. So karma yoga and jnana yoga both going hand in hand, then you can make optimum use of your life to be in tune with universal consciousness and do the kind of decoding which I have been able to do of the hidden stories. And if I can do it, everybody else can. And there's nothing special about me. I'm just like any, ask my classmates, ask my friends, ask my relatives. Unless until they see my work, they won't even think much about me because they've never looked at that there is something great in my work. But anyway, I'm quite happy that it has made me understand natural concepts much easily, and through the symbolic language, I mean pictures of gods and goddesses of Hindus like Gayatri, Durga, Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, Mahakali, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Dattatreya, etc., or Ganesha or Hanuman. There's so much of wisdom in that. That is animate form. Semi-animate and totally finally making inanimate has made me understand how beautiful is this symbolic language. Now, from this next quite a few videos will be considered only to let me make new symbols which are auto-explanatory and which can be used to minimize our writings, and each symbol should have knowledge of maybe thousands and thousands of words put together in one. I'll create a symbol and then explain that in my light, and I'm sure others will be able to add more value to it over a period, and then you will have thousands and thousands of books which originate from Akhand Vidyashram of impeccable wisdom for the entire world to be understood from school, to college to the university, so that we don't have to unlearn and relearn. Let us get over the inaccuracy, inadequacy, and ambiguity of language medium to a language which is universal, which can be understood by everybody, applied by everybody, and appreciated by everybody. Let's have a united effort to create a medium which is good for every human being around the world. Then only then we can expect the world peace. And even from that angle, let me take you to the next same symbol, same representation, and say thank you very much. It was lovely sharing all this wisdom with all of you. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you.